Hey YouTube, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am having a wonderful day, and we are diving into some more rugby. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, smashing that like button if you like what you see in this video. If you have been following the journey so far, thank you so much for your encouraging comments and helping me learn this sport. So you guys have been very helpful with my knowledge of the game. As I've said in my previous videos, I'm an avid NFL football fan. I played American football in my high school. At the high school level, wasn't exceptional enough to go to college, but I was pretty good at the high school level, and I enjoy the sport. And so I enjoy sports in general, and I needed a new sport to learn, and so rugby made a lot of sense since I've never seen any kind of rugby. Now, if you've been following the journey here on the channel, I'm sorry I haven't posted in a few days. A lot of that has to do with I run my own window cleaning company, and so it's just been really hard to break free from work because as of right now, making YouTube videos does not pay the bills. Maybe one day it will, but I've just been busy with business. In fact, I've only got a few hours here to knock out as many reactions as I can before I have to get back to my Wednesday route. So, without any further ado, I've been reading in the comments, and a lot of you wanted me to check out full game highlights because we found out through the last video that by watching actual gameplay be played, I learned the sport better than just watching highlight clips. I will be doing highlights too, but someone mentioned that I needed to check out England versus Scotland from this year, and so we're going to check out the extended highlights of England versus Scotland and see what I can learn about the sport. Without any further ado, I'm going to dive right in and check out this highlight.
With Wales having secured the Grand Slam in Cardiff, there was a slight sense of anticlimax before the game at Twickenham. As England faced Scotland for the Calcutta Cup, their hopes of winning the championship dashed. Scotland were looking for a first Guinness Six Nations win at Twickenham since 1983. To put that into perspective, none of the playing squad were alive the last time that win was achieved. But if England were disappointed by the result in Cardiff, it didn't show on the pitch as they started like a train. With just a minute gone, they were over for the opening score of the match. Henry Slade passed to Jack Noel, who was back in the starting 15, and the Exeter winger sprinted inside the defenders and over the line to make it 5-0. It was a dream opening for Eddie Jones' men and for Noel in particular. Owen Farrell converted, and it was an early 7-0 lead. It didn't take long for England to double that advantage when a typically strong driving maul paid dividends. Tom Curry scored a try earlier in the campaign away to Wales, but this 5-pointer was his first at Twickenham. The strength of the English pack helping to force the Sale flanker over the line.
Interesting seeing that wall technique being in play. I'm going to actually rewind and watch that play again. That looks really similar to a goal line push in the NFL when you're trying to score. The running back will just sometimes hop over the wall. So it was interesting. Let me watch that back.
That advantage when a typically strong driving maul paid dividends. Tom Curry scored a try earlier in the campaign away to Wales, but this 5-pointer was his first at Twickenham. The strength of the English pack helping to force the Sale flanker over the line. Once again, Farrell converted. It wasn't long before England were over for try number 3 after a quite blistering start from the home side. Kyle Sinclair.
If you can, in the comments, let me know, what is a flanker? I'm interested to know what that means.
His engines and drove at the Scottish defence. The Harlequins prop showing good speed, and when the ball was whipped out to Joe Launchbury, the big Wasps second row raced over the line. We were only 13 minutes into the game, and already England were just one short of a bonus point try. It was a 4th try for his country for Launchbury, but Sinclair can take plenty of credit for his work in the build-up to the score. Approaching half an hour, that 4th try bonus arrived. Ben Youngs with the quick tap before sending Slade away, and his pass to Johnny May was delightful. This was May's 6th.
Okay, someone's got to let me know. Why did he just kick it to himself? What was the... I'm going to back it up again.
A bonus arrived. Ben Youngs with the quick tap before sending Slade away, and his pass to Johnny May was delightful. This was May's 6th try of this season's Guinness Six Nations Championship, making him top try scorer. The offload from Slade was a piece of magic. May's touchdown.
Nice little pass right there. That was cool.
Coasting to victory with the bonus point in the bag. An excellent try, and when Farrell converted, it was 31-0. Farrell, the top point scorer in this season's championship, with 59 points overall. It looked like damage limitation for Scotland. They managed to put a score on the board on 33 minutes when captain Stuart McAnally charged down Farrell's kick and managed to hold.
I got to go back. He mentioned a touchdown, and that's probably, I don't know, probably referring to how when you score a try in rugby, you have to touch the ball down to the ground, which I didn't realize. Is that where we get the term touchdown in the NFL? Because I've always wondered, why do we call it a touchdown when we score? Like, it makes no sense. But it would make sense if that's where it came from.
Off May for a score that gave the visitors a glimmer of hope, albeit it looked like a faint one. When Finn Russell converted, it left it 31 points to 7. That's how it stayed until the halftime break.
Wow, so they're down 31-0. And apparently this is supposed to be like an epic comeback. So, wow, that's going to be impressive. It's going to be interesting to watch.
The second half could hardly have been more dramatic. In the 48th minute, the Scots scored a lovely second try, with Russell, Johnson and Price all involved before Darcy Graham cut inside and danced over the line for the score. A second try for Graham in as many matches. He had plenty to do when he received the ball. It slipped past the defenders and it was back to 31 points to 12. Shortly after that score, Scotland got over for a third try. Again, Price did really well with the chip ahead.
That's a great score. Can someone let me know, is this rugby league or was it union? I can't really tell. I know there's some difference in gameplay, but I'm not sure what kind of game I'm watching.
He gathered it himself before offloading to Magnus Bradbury, who drove for the line. The comeback was suddenly a reality. Bradbury's try was converted by team. In the 56th minute, Scotland remarkably got back to within a converted try. Russell found Maitland, and he passed to Graham, who sprinted away for his second and Scotland's fourth try. Another score to excite the Scots in the crowd. A great pass from Russell, and Maitland did well to pick out Graham. Good pace from the Edinburgh winger, and when it was converted, it was 31-24. Amazingly, Scotland drew level just short of the hour. Farrell with a casual...
This is like a great comeback. Like, I'm really excited.
Amazingly, Scotland drew level just short of the hour. Farrell with a casual pass that was picked off by Finn Russell, and he raced clear and over the line for a sensational score. England with nobody to blame but themselves for...
It's all tied up now. Or, well, no, it's not actually. Sorry.
It's helped too.
I gotta go for 2.
He converted his own try, and it was 31 points apiece. This was fairy tale stuff for Gregor Townsend's men. Inside the last 5 minutes, incredibly, they took the lead with a brilliant try from Sam Johnson. After the Scots had turned the ball over, Johnson found space and somehow got away to charge towards the English line. He was under pressure but managed to get the ball down under the posts, and a first win in 36 years looked on the cards in the most unlikely fashion. This was drama of the highest order, and Scotland were in dreamland. When the try was converted, the Scots led 38 points to 31 with very little time remaining.
That is so amazing. They were down 31-0, and now they're up 38-31. Like, this is wow.
However, with the final play of the game, England broke Scottish hearts after a period of sustained pressure, with the visitors defending with everything they had. Substitute George Ford found space down the centre and crossed the line under the post to save his side's blushes. He converted his own score with a simple tap over to leave it 38 points all at the end of an enthralling game.
Wow.
It was a wonderful way to end the 2019 Guinness Six Nations. Lots of tries, a comeback that looked impossible from Scotland, and a show of character from England to save the draw right at the end. It had it all. A repeat of the draw between these two sides at this venue in 1989. That was 12 all.
So that was a really awesome video. I really enjoyed watching the game be played. I think I get more from watching the game actually be played than I do from watching highlight videos. One thing that you can comment down below, let me know, is this rugby league or union? Because I couldn't really tell. I know the gameplay is a little bit different in each league, so I couldn't tell which one this one was. And also, comment below where I can watch a full rugby match here in the States, because that's going to help me even more than watching these 6-minute videos, because there's a lot of little things that happen throughout the game that I would like to know about. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel, joining the family. We're growing the channel from 0 all the way up, and if you want to help me learn the game of rugby, please feel free to comment down below. I've been enjoying reading all you guys' comments. I do read all the comments, and I have compiled a list of videos to react to. So thank you guys for all the support, and I'm really excited to continue learning the sport of rugby. It's an awesome sport from what I've gathered so far. I really do enjoy it. So with that being said, thank you guys for clicking on the video. I'll see you in the next one.